Japan Tour 2026 Punjab FC Under 21 vs FC Baleine Shimonoseki 両チーム選手のミュージックです。
A very good morning to one and all who is joining us for the live broadcast of this Reliance Foundation Development League, the Japan Tour 2026. And we are here because two good teams, the Punjab Football Club all the way from India, are locking horns right here in Japan, and they'll be playing versus the football club Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. Very enthusiastic two teams are going to clash right here. It's the Orange Army of the Punjab Football Club who are up against the Blue Army of the Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. This is Mayur Barwa, your host commentator. I'll be bringing you all this action. As I can see right on my screen, there's a good conditions to play football. The good results that the Punjab Football Club had on this tour, and that will be, I'm sure, as they bow right in front of the crowd. We've already had some good visuals of the crowd coming in to support the local team. In the Blues, yesterday, what a final we had of the FIFA World Cup. The Blues, Argentina, they couldn't just go beyond Spain as they lost 1-0. It's almost the same color, isn't it? Let's see what happens in this contest, in this Japan Tour, the last leg that we are playing today. It will be very interesting of how now probably we're getting some changes. You have to see if it's both having the same lineup. As the camera pans towards the left, it will be the photo obsession. But the Punjab Football Club, as I mentioned before, all the way from India, they have absolutely loved and relieved some great memories in England, and now coming on to into Japan. So it's been great lining there in England. 2-0 versus Aston Villa, 2-1 versus Everton. Coming back here, 5-0 versus Avispa Fukuoka under 18, and then 3-1 versus Giravan's Kitak Yusu under 18. As on your screen you can see, those are the players from Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club getting through the lenses as he comes along and gets a handshake done along with the match officials and the opposition captain of Punjab Football Club. It's going to be a cracker of a contest for sure. It's the Punjab Football Club, the captain, jersey number 16. It's Mang Leng Thang Kipgen. He'll be very, very much enthusiastic about this match and about this tour, and will be going through the paces to make a good clean sheet. So let's see what we have on our contest, what we have on our plate. And that was the captain, Itu Shota, jersey number 37. Good smiling face as they exchange the flags right on the center of this stadium. This is the Nogihama Stadium, the Nogihama Arena Stadium, and you'll see, I'm sure you see the crowd, you feel the vibrancy getting through on this match as those are the boys. Are they going to sparkle again? How many goals will be the question, I'm sure, for the fans who are actually backing them all the way. And before that, the starting lineup, that's very important for the Punjab Football Club. Garing Saiza has been really wonderful goals up his sleeves. Mohammad Sohail Han Laisri mate, Singamayum Sami. Remember this name, 3 goals for him in this Japan Tour. Vishu Sharma, Konsam Sanatoy Singh, Mohammad Shalal, Mangleng Thang Kipgen, he was the captain. There are more names up our sleeves as we go through, but again, some names, Omang Dodum, 2 goals in this Japan tour, 1 goals each in both the matches that he has played. And then let's not forget Vishal Yadav. He's been really terrific. The way he was actually instituted at the very last moment in that 5-0 victory versus Avisva Fukuoka under 18, and then he made his performance really smile. Yes, that silent prayer, and you always need to remember the Almighty and the strength that goes right behind everyone, isn't it? We're not very far away from the blow of the whistle from the referee, as we'll be starting the kickoff in this last leg of this Reliance Foundation Development League, the Japan Tour 2026. It's going to be a good contest. If I have to get through it, but before the statistics, let's look at the starting lineup for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. Tanabe Yuki, Motomuro Kenta, Harasaki Takuma, Haru Kawame, Koyama Mayu, Kachi Yuta, Matsumoto Daichi, Hama Isa, Ito Shota, Kuraya Ruasuke, and Yoshida Gosuke. The coach is Ryo Tokishenge. Yes, and just few seconds before we set the football rolling right here at the Nogihama Arena Stadium. You can feel the drums, you can feel all those vibrant energy, so much needed from the local crowd on to the home team, of course. And how much pressure is it? But is it there or not for the team all the way from Punjab? Playing the last match, whistle comes in, and already we see a header right at the corner. It's good to see, isn't it? I also love those dugouts. How much of them, or how many of them, will be probably substituted? It's a later on, and really love the rumbles, which is actually coming in from the sidelines. The beats, and they also have sung. I believe that the anthem of the particular club for Baleine, just to inspire them to go in, because it's a terrific team, the Punjab Football Club, as I mentioned before. The ball just transverses right between the dribbles and goes out of the sideline. Good first minute, good counter attack that we've also seen from Punjab Football Club, which will be a very good contest to be. So, getting into FC Baleine Shimonoseki, it's a good Japanese professional football club which is based in Shimonoseki, Yamaguchi Prefecture, and also competes in the Chugoku Soccer League, which is the fifth tier of the Japanese football league. Founded in 2006, the word Baleine, if you're very curious, it translates to whale in French, which is, so they're paying actually a homage to the city's really good historic connection to whaling and its coastal geography. So much so riding on the team, and it's a nice breeze blowing also across, as there was an offside being signaled by the assistant referee. So from the left to the right of the picture, it's the home team FC Baleine who is actually going to make the attack. From the right to the left, it's Punjab Football Club who's going to attack. The ball just rolls over to the goalkeeper. Nice dribble. Good to see that Punjab Football Club has been put a little bit on the defensive, starting by, but it's a nice rollover. Again, as a boys just goes a little bit on the sidelines. As you see, as you enter minute number 3, and to tell you of who scored what in that 5-0 victory for Punjab Football Club under the coach of Mr. Pravin Kumar Sigamayum Shami. In the 3rd minute and the 20th minute, he scored the first and the second goal in that 5-0 victory. And then Omang Dodum in the 42nd minute, he scored the 3rd goal. 4th goal was scored by Garin Saiza in the 55th minute. And then finally, Vishal Yadav in the extra time, in the 2nd minute, he scored the 5th goal for a resounding 5-0 victory. In a 3-1 victory for Punjab Football Club versus Kiravan's Kitag Yusu under 18, it was again the brilliance of Obang Dodam and then Sigamayum Sami and Vishal Yadav. And good mixture of the players. Singa Mayum Shami. He comes from a very small village in Manipur. Also, he idolizes Cristiano Ronaldo. What a great player is, and that you don't have to get through anything of who's he. And then he joined the club in 2018. He was recently the captain who held a title for India in the Under 19 South Asia Football Federation. So it's really interesting of how the players really love the times. And the ball gets really kicked in. I don't see too much of Punjab Football Club getting into the other territory. That might just be an initial question, probably getting onto it. But nice to see right on the proactive bar, I would say, for the Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. They're playing good man-to-man marking, and that's why I feel it's not being able to invade too much is Punjab Football Club. It's rolling and twisting. It's good reveals between the sidelines and some good aerial shots you can see. That's also where I believe the Punjab Football Club probably just lacking that front foot forward and then trying to get hold of the ball to make it a good possession. See again as it just moves at the center. That's Vishu Sharma in the forward defense position. A chance for Baleine Shimonoseki. The ball moves and gets into the leg of the captain, Itu Shota. Wonderful captain. Then he felt it nice as he was talking to the match officials. So I'm sure it will be a good contest. Still, it says 0-0 in the scoreline. It's went to minute number 6 in the first half of this last leg of the Reliance Foundation Development League. And we talk about how the league has really sparked on. Reliance Foundation Development League. It's a wonderful platform for the top under 18, 17, 21 football players to showcase their talent and skills. And it is India's largest and most inclusive youth tournament. It comprises of teams across different regions in India, and that's why you see this Indian Super League clubs, the Punjab Football Club, which is playing live on your screen. Then you have FC Goa and the Bengaluru Football Club, who have actually played brilliant football and have showcased what the metal they have the players right here in the Japan Tour. So I'm sure when all the three teams meet, I don't know how much they have carried through and they have been able to speak against each other. But when they culminate, when they take the journey from Japan across to India, they'll have lots and lots of memories and stories to tell among themselves. And I'm sure across the friends and families and relatives when they meet, I'm sure again, the management will be very happy. Right from the coach, the physiotherapist, all have done a brilliant job. As the ball has been curved from the right winger, a dive from the goalkeeper. The ball was not aligned too properly towards the goalpost, so would have been a subject of concern for Punjab Football Club. It's a lovely long pass which has been provided. A good kick. It came right from the leg of Koahe Haru, the keeper there. It was Aryaman Bengani, jersey number 41, is the goalkeeper for Punjab Football Club. So one first instance of an aggressive move that you have seen from Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. You can hear the sound of the wind just crisscrossing between the camera. It's a good work. The production team also not easy to hold stand still, especially the cameramen who are outside. It's a good weather, just keeping our fingers crossed. It's not a very adverse situation. But nice to see. You can also feel the crowd going right behind the team, the home team, FC Baleine Shimonoseki. From the left, there's a chance. Oh, it's a good steal of the ball from Punjab Football Club, right in the D. And so from that box to have just come out the ball when they were trying to just go on a straight line because this is the left winger, and what happened in the right, which could have been easily caught into where it was being striving forward for Baleine Shimonoseki. Just goes and moves along. Though the pace has also gone a little slow, it doesn't mean that how the boys have played will be that they won't take any stopgap arrangement. It is not into even double figures on the official clock. So good gameplay remaining. More than 35 minutes remaining, so they can just watch and see how the turn of events goes in this match. Yes, won't be surprised if it goes into 60-40 percentage of the ball possession between both these teams. It's a good pyramid angular aerial pass from Baleine Shimonoseki. It's a header from Kurawa Rusuke. A slider comes in from Komaya Mau. More from Matsumoto Daisi, actually. Beg your pardon. Right to the center. After a long time, Punjab Football Club gets the ball. Trying to pass it, but right into the wrong foot of the opposition from Punjab Football Club. As we get into the 10th minute, the scoreline remains at 0-0. He's been such a wonderful player at the corner, number 2, Garin Saiza. He was the one who scored the 3rd goal in the first match. Sculpts the ball from the corner, and he's a spectacular player to watch. And I remember, as I was through the commentary pages in that first match, he just played versus Avispa Fukuoka. He doesn't have the emotions to be shown on your face, but the way he played his football, the way he carried on the ball, and he has the tremendous eye line to see where actually he can make the ball fly through. And today also, it could have just with some force could have just materialized into probably the first, but again, it was not an easy one. All said easier than actually getting implemented. A header. Actually, the first one within 10 seconds of the match getting started in the first one where the header was being tried. Baleine, this is a chance. That's the captain right behind, trying to steal the ball. Does well. Ahead was Mohammad Shahil. No goals for him in his Japan tour as yet. An important part while all those passes and where he can make this forward defenses. Back to the captain from Matsumoto Daisi. Again, the captain comes into the picture. That was Katsi Wuta. And Kawame Haru just makes the ball go away. Actually, leg of Mohammad Shahil again. Good one. Also keep an eye on it's just lies from Rushikanda Meiti with the ball. He moves along. It's almost the Lone Ranger trying to pass the ball. Doesn't get it. It's all about how well you can go and sense it coming towards him. He's going towards Konsam Sanatoy Singh from the move of Singamayum Sami. Already 2 goals. The first 2 goals of this Japan League Tour came from Shami. From the lad all the way from Northeast in Manipur. The first corner from Punjab Football Club. It's a good one. Where is the header? No, the header comes in from FC Baleine Shimonoseki. And it goes right out of sidelines. We kicked off immediately from Garin Saiza into the box. Kicks away. No chance. Again back into fruition for Punjab Football Club. No, nothing happens. It's almost like they're railing around themselves. It's nice. And more on the Reliance Foundation Development League, which is the part of the Reliance Foundation's continued commitment towards supporting young athletes in India to evolve their skills by providing more opportunities, world-class infrastructure, sports science, expertise and coaching. It's of course, will contribute to the growth of Indian sports. And it's also about encouraging participation, more competitive game time for different age groups, given the current number of limited opportunities which are there for matches for younger players. So it's a wonderful, wonderful setup from the Reliance Foundation Development League, and the family has absolutely done well to oversee that every player who comes under the fold, and it's not only about football. For all different sports across India, they have given such a wonderful platform for them to move ahead and make a career choice in sports, and really instill the belief that they can and they have what is needed to be, and has gone all the way to seriously prove the mettle, and such tours are are something to talk more and more, getting onto the game. So this is something which is so very important. And if you talk about how Punjab Football Club has been able to get onto it, also liked what the general manager of the club of Punjab FC, Mr. Nitin Pant, had to say. He was talking about how the development changes will allow this tour to develop as a player. They'll get a taste of international football. And he also highlighted on the grassroots program, Mr. Nitin Pant, the village level sports center, the kids from under 8 till under 16, and the development centers. There are like 31 centers across Punjab. So that will tell you of the work that Punjab Football Club and the management, the company behind, has worked and instilled. That's why I'm not surprised that this tour is giving splendid results. So massive congratulations to Punjab Football Club for making able for these boys, because they just need to focus on the sports. Everything else gets taken care of. This is such a great age, the age of technology and infrastructure. Nutrition is there. You have the physiotherapies. You have great coaches on your phone. You also who had played with the greats of the game. So this is such a great exposure tour, and this has yielded 100% results among for all the ISL teams. So that's what it is, and we have great backing of football back in India, and and despite the timing not matching up to Indian culture, we have been waking up to many matches, especially for the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the final. Yesterday, it created great records. So it is here to stay. They have really made it breathe through the game, and for Punjab Football Club, they have been champions in the AIFF Under 17 Elite Youth League. They've been third place in the Premier League Next Gen Cup in 2024. They've been champions twice in the Dream Sports Championship in 2024 and 25. They've been champions in Under 18 Youth Cup and Under 13 Youth Cup. So much so it has gone behind, and the way they have played in the Reliance Foundation Development League's initial stages of just two losses, and rest have been good wins and one draw, and been handpicked from all those clubs that have come through. So I'm sure that not many surprise phases. Punjab Football Club is right here on the tour. No goals as yet as we enter minute number 18, and probably for the first time that Punjab Football Club has probably got some hard time. And good to see that these are great opportunities for them to just test the somewhere. Is there any rustiness? I don't feel all the boys have been showing the best defense, the best attacking move forward. So it's a great bunch of footballers that you're seeing on your screen. So everyone knows their task very clearly. There's a ball. This scores. Is this a chance? Rolls, makes a good 360-degree turn. It's a small aerial passes to the right winger again. Ball moves. Just needed a header. But two defense behind, two ahead from Punjab Football Club was not making the task easy for Baleine, Shimonoseki, the football club. It's a Nice enthusiasm which has been building. As you see, the ball just flies towards the goalpost. You can hear the drums getting more and more harder. Not easy. But again, as you mentioned before, they will get a test of international football. Again, from the left wing, there is a chance being created. No. And if you talk about how they have been able to unruffle different feathers, I think here is Baleine, Shimonoseki in their home. Then they are making it clear that they are here to at least try and say that let's not make it 3-0 for the team which is going back in India. But let's see what Punjab Football Club will be respond, since this match is far away from being finished. With only in the first half. We haven't finished on double figures yet in terms of timings. The boys have already showed their resilience, their competitive advantage that they have, how they have been going on the paces. You can see how they're just going ahead and trying to make a one more move. Correct. Baleine have the opportunity. Will there be a long kick from the corner into the box? They move. Defense creates a lovely eyeliner. Tilts the ball. Moves ahead. Defense creating problems again. And the attack was coming, but then possession goes move back to Punjab Football Club. They cross the center line. The headers, the chest bumps. The ball will only carry on the pace and go out of the sideline. Scoreline remains at 0-0. As within just drifting seconds like quicksand, it will be exactly 20 minutes in the official clock. So 25 minutes plus the extra time. Even if it is, there might just be 1 minute. Let's see what the ball. That's Saring Sajan. He has been such a wonderful mentor in this ball moving ahead. The ball has been passed aerially right to the corner, into the box. Header. Couldn't steal the show. But the move is correct. You see, that's Bishu Sharma again. Tried it very hard. But it's also about how sparkling he probably can see. That's Omang Todum also. Not a tall player, short-heighted, but he has done wonderfully well. 2 goals in total for him, 1 goal each in both the matches that he has played in the tour. He's playing the third. Ready for the corner is Mangling Tam Kickban, and he is the captain. Can he open it? Header was there, but it's from Baleine. Shimonoseki is defending this territory. I believe that's captain to captain. Header from Garin Saiza. This is a chance! No! Rotates and makes almost like a 200-degree movement as the ball gets rebounded from the goalkeeper. There was an absolute chance for Punjab Football Club to open the scoreline, but it's not to be. How quickly the ball has been thwarted away from any danger which was lurking large on the boys in blue for the home team. It's a header from Garin Saiza, and then he falls down, and at that moment that he fell down, Omang Todum, he could have just created the first wonder in this last leg of the tour. Hands everywhere. The ball now goes on Garin Saiza. The ball is Vishal Yadav, I believe. You can see from the corner. My eyes are not getting younger. It's Mohammad Shohel Khan with the ball in the forwards. Gives it towards the right corner, and that's Manav Singh with the ball. Header from Garin Saiza. Gets on to the captain now. Captain moves the ball on to Marasavi Takuma. Long way, but far away from the goalpost. Remains a non. This is I was about to say good football. Yes, it is. But one of the players from Baleine, Shimonoseki, just fallen down. He's okay. I don't feel any medical assistance might be coming in. Got something on the face. That's why it's a halt of play as the scoreline remains at 0-0. The players will have the opportunity to take a breather. And looking at the crowd, it's a match of different age groups, the young and the old, wearing the favorite jerseys and the drum beats, the seepers, the cameramen, all have come out. Good to see, isn't it? Mix of good of both the genders coming in, and the smile. They're very, very supportive of their football. They love it. They will go behind whatever is the result, let me tell you, because they love their football. And you can see very serious looking. Oh, this is a cute fella, probably the youngest among the lot. If I can see, the camera just goes in from the crowd right to the center. You look at the huddle. It's all about gulping in energy. And now they will be coming right onto what the coach, especially Praveen Kumar, has to say. Is a wonderful competitor himself, the coach. It's all about how you acclimatize to the conditions. They have done it, and they have acclimatized wonderfully well with those score lines of 5-0, 3-1. No goals as yet. They have been pushed a little bit onto the corner today by Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club, but it is very much required, let me tell you, because you don't want your overconfidence to get into your DNA. It is so important that it really doesn't affect your mind stream. But as I mentioned before, great bunch of footballers. As you saw, that was live from Rishikanta Meiti along with the goalkeeper. Some name is Arya Man Bengani, the goalkeeper from Punjab Football Club. And we start with the match. So more 20 minutes plus only the extra time remaining from here on. Is there some renewed belief or a different strategy that we'll be seeing from both the teams? Continues on the great aggression policy is FC Baleine Shimonoseki. As you can see, chance from the left wing, curves the ball, moves ahead, slides the ball, picks it up. Well done from Aryaman Bengani. Sees the ball till the last moment. But the player is and Omang Dodum doesn't speak much, but you'll see when he comes in, it's only for the way he had just fallen down that he was not being able to control the ball, and that will keep on burdening his mind for some time until unless there is a goal either from himself or from his team being scored. Because clearly the players nowadays knows, and since it's getting live, you'll feel that it keeps on actually following you. Even if you go into hiding, it will not be. Again, they have the chances. They're not trailing. They're neither leading. But one goal from here on for either of the teams will be the catalyst, I believe, to spark and to go probably even more. One brings two. So which of the team will be here? Punjab would really look to get it going. The home team will not let it go easy by the FC Baleine Shimonoseki. Japanese professional football club. If someone has joined our broadcast late, it's based in Shimonoseki, Yamaguchi Prefecture, founded in 2006. Plays in the fifth year of the Japanese Football League, the Shugoku Soccer League, as the FC Baleine Shimonoseki. And it's a good team. Recently, they had their share mix of results, not entirely in their favor. So they'll look to just give some hard times to Punjab Football Club. At the moment, nothing in the opening. So that will also tell you how Punjab Football Club has been playing. Young Munch, young Stardy. A chance here. Oh, there's a header right over the crossbar. Unfortunate. Oh, he flew like a bird. And he is Hama Issa. Oh, what a pass. And how he was able to be right in balancing position. There you go, as the ball rose, he kept on rising up towards the length of the ball. And he would have just hoped that the crossbar was a little more upwards for the ball to go in. Chances again being created. And second time, how unlucky. Baleine Shimonoseki nearer to the box this time, twisting and turning. The fate was for the goalkeeper Aryaman Bengani from Punjab Football Club. But I don't know how much instrumental he would have been had he got some portion of his hand, but it just flew way over. But this was very, very close. Then a P for 1. If not 2, certainly should have been 1-0 for the home team. Close as ever. And those hustle bustle from the crowd would have been in a very, very different proportions. The decibels across this venue would have been probably deafening. Never know. We've just seen one portion of the crowd. I don't know how long the crowd actually has been stretching. We've just seen the right portion. That is Malasaki Takuhuma was there, along with Mohammad Shahil. And now it will be Kawame Haru from the corner, but the ump will swing the ball. The ball just curves on the right, trying to move into a very different leg portion onto the ball. I want to clean it up. I'm sure all those portions, as they're playing in a home, then that extra pressure is always there. And then you have, I'm sure, the media, the crowd support is there. So they will definitely look to perform and tell them that you have really wonderfully done us to and befitting a culture of football. Japan generally plays some nice breed of football, and so won't be surprised if and actually was not when they came in to hurling those goals, if not 2-1 at least. So tough times at the moment for the Orange Army, the Punjab Football Club. But it can change just at the blink of an eye as it counts. Aerially, the header bounces towards the box. Doesn't happen much. Few bounces across towards the goalkeeper. It's all about how you drive your movement. Can you go frenetically ahead? And that man, Garin Saija, what must be going on his mind? It's been going on the mind of the captain, Mangleng Tham Kipgen. You just saw his glimpses, one getting into the corner, then got into the wrong header. For me personally, I would feel this man, Singamayam Shami, definitely deserves probably a few more goals. Back in Northeast, they can be singing the praises of how he's really come up the ranks. Just as a 13-year-old boy, he joined the club in 2018, so it's been 8 years that he has been with the helm of affairs for the Punjab Football Club. I'm sure he's very, very proud. Whatever is the result today, this has been a successful journey for Punjab Football Club. In other different grounds, you have the FC Goa and the Bengaluru FC playing today. The FC Goa are playing versus Giravan's Kitak Yusu under 18. Bengaluru Football Club are playing versus the Avispa Fukuoka under 18 today. Here in the Japan Tour, all are finishing off their tours today. So great successful stories that everyone will be breathing when they go back. So it's a successful initiative. The Reliance Foundation Development League. But let's see what the success says here for the home team. Nothing. The ball goes out of bounds. The goal line remains at 0-0. as we finish minute number 33. And something which will always tell you that as the balls come, little clues. We have much more of those just trying to iron, and there will be some individual brilliance also that you'd see. Back in India, that's also will be one more. Okay, what are the goals being scored? You might not have one more to show, but the way you have formed and been an important cog in the wheel for your team, that also matters, and that's why I've come all the way. You've been giving this great exposure to Japan to just show what you have, and everyone have really hold up the hands and the foot, which so much matters. And will be all those successful smiles when they come out of this domestic terminal, isn't it? Goes past the center line. The enthusiasm and the anthem from the ground continues for the Baleine Shimonoseki. We're playing right here at the Nokihama Arena Stadium. Good facility. Punjab Football Club with the ball now, and it is with Bishu Sharma. He crosses the ball. No, defense is little more tidy from Baleine Shimonoseki. Do we see some portion, probably a little bit of a tiredness going in. Ball goes to Konsam Sanatoy Singh, then onto the legs of Mohammad Sohail Khan, who passes it past the center line to Arsveer Singh. That's what they shouldn't be showing. Cry for a foul play. Did he show a yellow card? This is bad news for Punjab Football Club immediately. If not for the shoulder, there's something on the head. That's where you're trying to steal the ball. You're stealing it. You're getting ahead with it. But you made your opponent fall down. And immediately the referee says, I have this in my pocket. And I was trying to search for it. I found a right card, and that's a yellow card. And there comes the first booking in his match in the minute number 35th. He needs to be careful. Punjab Football Club don't want a different color. Let's not talk more onto it. There's no goals. It should be our first precedence. Minutes dying down. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Circling along with the ball, 360-degree movement is very clear from FC Baleine Shimonoseki. Punjab Football Club are still trying to test of who can now move well ahead with the ball in pursuit. They're trying to have the upper hand. They've already got the booking, so needs to be very careful. Need to play onto the spirit of the game, respect your opposition. They have been very nice, polite, diligent players. And as they go up, they'll understand what does the favor understand for them. In the box, kicks, and it gets right into the goal post. That comes the first one, and it comes from Singamayu Sami. It's goal number 4 in total in this tour of Japan for this young man all the way from Manipur. I'm sure some great faces in notice that he will be dreaming for, and the coaches are happy, understandably so. Punjab Football Club 1-0 for Baleine Shimonoseki. So great passes, aerial crisscrosses, gets into the foot of the right man, and right in time where he saw the line where he can pass the ball. It's not a huge push from him, from the right footer, from the right wing. But there we go, gets the goal right in time for Singamayum Shami in total of goal number 4 for him. As you see the replay of how the passes was, wonderful pass to Shami. You can see it's a great circle formation which is right in there from Bishu Sharma, and then finally on to Singamayam Sami. No expression. That's what I was saying. He's always expressionless. You'll not feel whether there is a goal happening. Is he excited? He's happy for sure. But that's how they play the football, isn't it? one of the players from Punjab Football Club that looks like Lystrom Rishikanta Meiti was wrenching in pain. Got something on his left hand. That's what is indicating, or actually on the stomach. And now the referee is indicating for the medical assistance to come in. It's one for Punjab Football Club, none for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. It's a bit of a halt of play because of the injury, and the players will take this opportunity to have some gulping of energy. Let's get along with the ball in the 40th minute. Not much time left for the first half. Whistle to be blown by the referee. Looking back, this is just the starter that Punjab Football Club needed. There's a chance here. A little transpired positivity onto the goalkeeper, Aryaman Bengani, number 41. You're a cry from a child. Sometimes you really don't understand. Okay, what's going in there? Too young to understand. These are the steps that you need to know. You need to go around with the parents and hear innumerable stories of how you've been ball boys. You've seen your favorite players up close and personal. But here is a chance for the second one. No, it goes into the vacant grass banks as the ball was shot up. And now you can feel the renewed confidence from Punjab Football Club as more and more regularly they have been able to possess the ball in their authority. And that was another spring in the stride for sure. Unfortunately, not towards a correct angle for the ball to fly by. But one goal still leading. And that might just be enough for them to probably go all the way. It's all about the numbers that counts now. How many you can keep on adding up to the scoreline to make opposition go on the defensive and carry that extra burden of the trails and not allow them to open up the scoreline for the Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. And the sun gets brighter at this venue. There's no overcast conditions. It's all about the orange now at the moment. 4 defenses, 2 behind, 2 ahead. For the captain to calculate by. He's not being able to do so. Now you can see it's a great stealing of the ball from Punjab Football Club. Different vibrancy, different movement of the ball, nice passes, the symphony that you talk about of how you need to carry on the ball is now getting very, very clear for the Punjab Football Club. This might just add some more onto the statistics column. So Baleine Shimonoseki needs to have that calculated foot forward, to be honest. Because here is a team, now they have started off with a goal, and you know how they've done. 5-0 victory versus Avishwa Fukuoka under 18, 3-1 versus Giravans Kitagyushu under 18. And this is a side which is built up of players coming in from different parts of India. And as I've mentioned before, is under the tutelage of the coach Praveen Kumar. And then what the management had to say about different development centers, the grassroots programs, and 31 centers across Punjab. It's a huge number. And they have a total of 1,500 young kids who have been practicing. And this might just add up to one more. Oh, just touches the gloves. It goes over. I believe the offside signal was already made very clear. So even if it was going in, I don't feel it was a goal. Goes right ahead pass it. That was Dodum. Dodum already heard the whistle, and that's why there was no firepower behind that shot for Omang Dodum, just in number 22. He's been a classic player. It's not anything. He's been such a nice athlete. Been been overpowered. Sometimes you get bogged down by the occasion. The ball just goes out of bounds. 43 and a half minutes. For just few seconds. Gets into the leg of Vaishnav Rishikant Meiti. Pushing him on the sidelines is Kurao Ryushuke of Baleine Shimonoseki. And now you see the percentage have suddenly tilted towards Punjab Football Club at 1.65-35. If 60-40 would have been initial percentage. And now it is clearly moving on for the Orange Army. That they're feeling that they're seeing the road ahead to be more smoother. There's probably little less breathing space for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. And that's what is required for them to go on and just play up. Passion is there. But how enthusiastically you are looking ahead with keep on scoring, that will be the question. And that's where you know the signals, the way during the practices, the drills that you had, of how you can culminate and implement into these exposures. That's more important, because here on there are many stories to be written. This is not the end. England tour has been successful. 2-0 versus Aston Villa, 2-1 versus Everton, 5-0 as I mentioned in this tour, 3-1, and now already leading by 1-0. So spectacular in the tour. Just one goal, two goals actually. They've conceded one each on the tour of England, and now one in the last match versus Geravans Itagyasu under 18. But 2 minutes has been added to the extra time in the first half. 120 seconds remaining for the first half whistle to be blown. Punjab Football Club has all the time in the world now to explore and see a change. And that's one, I believe, the goalkeeper, Aryaman Bengani, has also done. Just wait ahead to the ball. Let me see to whom I can just make the ball wobble up. He's gone in good quantum. That is Dodam. That is Omang Dodam. 2 goals for him. 1 goal each in both the previous matches that he has featured in for Punjab Football Club. Crossing behind on to the boys from blue of Baleine Shimonoseki. Head up. Punjab Football Club defense makes the ball move way over out of the sidelines. Great strategy. Very nice. If not for across the carpet, why not make the ball fly away? Doesn't matter even if there's a freebie coming in for the home team. What a good venue, isn't it? The green is there. You can see almost like some monuments, some not incomplete buildings. It's a nice open venue. This Nogi Hama Arena Stadium. There's one more venue just near to this. Expect some more football coming in. That is Baleine trying to make it a 1-1. No, not getting easy for them. Do I hear the first half signal coming in? Yep, I feel the whistle has come in. So the end of the first half. It's a successful first half, but not even a single moment of boredom, to be honest. But it's Punjab Football Club with the single goal from the leg of Singa Mayum Sami, who is now leading ahead. Will go into the shadows of the dugout in a much relaxed manner. It's just about one goal that it will differentiate between who is trying to come back into this contest and who is not. But for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club and the fans, look at that muscle. Oh, he says, okay. Oh, it's again, he's ready to rumble. but we'll have some another show in the next 45 minutes that will go on from here on. Stand by, we'll have so much so for remaining for you. So don't go too far away. I'm sure it's been great 45 minutes of some fun field action coming your way in this last leg of the Japan Tour. As you look at the statistics, 56% ball possession for Punjab Football Club versus 44% for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. So almost neck in neck competition. Shots on target are 3 versus 0. So that's something that really they need to work out. Chances are 9 versus 8, tackles 6 versus 4, corners 2 versus none, and 1 offside, including there is a yellow card for Punjab Football Club. So that's the story at halftime. It's 1 for Punjab Football Club, 0 for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. As you enjoy the highlights, this is Mayur Barwa. I'll be taking a breather and we'll be back very soon. So goodbye. Yeah. Always an opportunity, actually, to go through the highlights. It's really nice. Not signing off already. This team on a picture, what way for them to start off, isn't it? At the heart of the action is Garin Sazin, enthusiastic branch of the Blues of Baleine Shimonoseki. The coin just flipped, and there was a change in heart. I remember them being saying, okay, which one is probably what choosing. They're choosing on the right. So moving forward, really nice, and that's what they were going through. Very slowly at the pace, the aggressive move was there, and this one felt like it was very close from the right corner, from the right finger. But well done, Aryaman Bangani. I'd say he knew it's not easy. But again, some great aggressive moves you have also seen from the Punjab Football Club team, who came in and hurled through great enthusiasm. That was the captain, was Manglin Tham Kipgan, with the first corner of the match today, that it came into the opponent's header. So that actually a chance which went down in vain. But all in all, it's been really nice. That was a chance which came in for Dodam, for Omang Dodam. He slipped by, he stood up very quickly, but that time the goalkeeper was already preparing for one goal to come in. So it was a chance. It probably would have made it 2-0, but back-to-back chances at the other end came in for Baleine Shimonoseki. So as the ball just kept on rising, he made the temperature rising with chance. And this was one time, just before the 30-35 minutes, Punjab Football Club were a little bit on the back foot, but suddenly there has come a time, and I believe this was the goal moment. What a lovely, great passes, and then it was this was actually not the one, but some nice assisting passes which came in for Punjab Football Club to result in that goal, which finally just matriculated, and that understandably so, it really made a great highlight. But that was a booking which happened as he was trying to steal the show, and this movement were absolutely brilliant. This was the goal. This was the goal from Shami. Look at from how little outside the box he just hurled his kick and made sure that the ball sees the finest grasses and right into the goal post. That was Praveen Kumar, the coach, also very happy, always behind the team, and he has the calm and composed look on his face also. That's what you need from your coach. It's a good exposure tour. You're exposing to the best of the international football, some good teams coming in, and that was Dodum. If not for the hand of the goalkeeper, it was going seriously for making it 2-0 for Punjab Football Club. So that's what we had. And in those highlights package for you in the first half, Punjab Football Club 1-0 for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. This is Mayur Barwa. taking a breather. But you don't go far away. We'll be coming very soon for the next 45 minutes. So stay tuned.
FC バレー下関選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号16、漢字周囲
And welcome back for the second half of this match between Punjab Football Club and the football club Baleine Shimonoseki. We are live from this wonderful arena of Nogihama Stadium here in Japan, and it is part of the Reliance Foundation Development League, the Japan Tour 2026. Joining again is your host commentator Mayur Barwa behind the scenes, and it's absolute pleasure for me to bring off what I can see. And for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club, there is a substitution immediately. So it's a goalkeeper actually who has been just made that important change in there. With the name, so number 21 of Miyamoto comes in to replace Kachiuta. And as there's boys on your screen, Punjab Football Club with one goal in the Orange Army from the foot of Singa Mayum Shami, as are leading by one goal to none. But what about the man who's just coming right onto your screen? But just left off onto the left, Garin Sareen. He's been really wonderful. So don't be surprised if you see, in fact, at least going one from his leg goal. So he's been stupendous, Garin Sizer. Jersey number 2, and is really create sometimes problems for the previous 2 matches also. So don't be surprised if you really get to see from his foot also doing the best of the duties for the team Punjab Football Club. Few seconds away from the start of the next 45 minutes of his last leg tour of Japan for Punjab Football Club. Some good scores underlining their strength of how they have gone on their business in this tour. 5-0, 3-1, now leading by 1 goals to none. As with the blow of the whistle from the referee, we have got this second half in. Miyamoto has come in to replace Kachi for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. So that's a change which happened immediately as the match was about to start. So we still have the fans going right behind the team, the home team. They will do every bit possible for the team to make it even Stevens at 1-1, and then try and see if they can just keep on rotating those figures to create pressure on Punjab Football Club. But as we saw, the enthusiasm and the spirit of Punjab Football Club going to a very different level, going to the goal which came in from Singa Mayum Sami. You might not see that coming down to any level. When the ball getting possessed, the sides getting changed from the right to the left. Attacking is the home team, Baleine Shimonoseki. It's a lovely pass. No, the movement, the inward movement from where the ball needed to be was not very spot on. Came in Punjab Football Club in a very different hurdle now. To cross that one will need to spark a different story for Baleine, I believe. From the left to the right, will is attacking, says Punjab Football Club. Garin Sizer again on that picture, and the forwards is a wonderful mover with the football. And the man Omar Dodum, he is due for a few goals. Is Omar Dodum. He twice came in to clear the angle. One he slipped by, which was a clear goal. as you thought it was. Your hands comes up and the foot doesn't get aligned. What about lies from Rishi Kantamedi? Got injured for a while, but these footballers are great athletes, and so it was not a given surprise. He got that very much on the foot of the player of Baleine, Shimonoseki. This weather is sparkling here. It's true. That's Kurao Rusuke, number 40, who actually got that injury underneath his foot. Don't see any signal for any assistants to come in to get him treated, and he's standing. He's standing, so it looks okay. No limping on the stretcher as he's moving ahead. He's got the football to play with. So he says, "Okay, I'll align my foot. I'll get those bones and the muscles in one right tick to try and see if I can be that important changer for my team to make it 1-1. So get into 49th minute of this match. It's still 1-0 in the scoreline. As the ball gets higher up in the order, the header is appropriate. So that was Yoshida Gosuke on the ball. He's been seriously in a great marker position, and it's how much corners you have got. You've already. It's something which seriously have made some important imprint on how you play your game and how you go and make your passes and the movement ahead. The aerials would be important. How you communicate along your teammates is important. It's more like in cricket. You're there. You take it out. Your run outs. As you call up to your batsman. That's how it happens. Some games also. You need to listen very clearly. Who's the one calling for who? Because your eyes, your leg, and your football, which is right on the ground, has to be so much zoned in, and that's why it's not so easy. And your coach also yells out if you're behind. And at the moment, it's the Blue Army of the home team, and they have the crowd also, all those different decibel sounds, the drums, the young and the old, the mixture of the genders. So it's not easy. They're a very good side. There's a small pass, might be an important one into Dodoma. Moves the pass, gets the ball right over the crossbar. Oh! You could have been an absolute beauty. Konsam Sanatoy Singh receives it from Omang Dodum, who was going ahead and flukes the three defense, gets into Sanatoy Singh, who almost got the second one from his right footer. How much of an oohs and ahs it has created. Again, he gets it. This is a good chance. Oh no, not a business inside for Sanatoy Singh. Oh, once, twice. Easy, third time lucky. No, this time it's come from the left winger. He has generated a great stride forward. Looking at the replay, into the middle, dead right to the corner. The goalkeeper was ahead. His eyes were only pinning onto the ball, and he was zoned up towards him like a bullet from Sanatoy Singh. To tell it, Konsam Sanatoy Singh, he says, "Oh, what more should I do to make it 2-0 at least?" What a game. And that's why you say these boys from Punjab, from the Punjab Football Club, are right here meaning business. They said acclimatize to the conditions. What conditions? Just give me one day and we're here to move up the statistics, and they have moved it up, isn't it? 5-0, 3-1, 1-0, could have been 2-0. And what a great platform they're getting. Just unperturbed of what's happening probably behind at home. They might be getting several phone calls, isn't it? That's what we emotional, we Indians. And yes, we really need to breathe in easy. That's what they've been spending. Different people have sacrificed different segments and parts of their life for the kind of footballer they are. That's why the stores gives in so much renewed belief that they can go ahead, just focus on your game, and the infrastructure and management are doing everything possible for your talent to be seen at the global stage. That's why Reliance Foundation Development League has been such a great breeding ground for all those youngsters, and they have been so supporting. They are putting it as a great inclusive youth tournament comprising of teams across different regions. To be honest, 8 regions in India, from the Indian Super League, from I League Division 1 and 2, from independent academies and clubs which are nominated by the different respective state football associations. And that's what it is, a great continued commitment to supporting the young athletes who are coming under the fold, under the wings in India, to evolve their skills, and providing them greater leverage and opportunities, the infrastructure to do work for, and the sports sciences. So all those are just going and channelizing in one rightful direction for the growth of Indian sports. And that's why I keep on repeating that it's not only about this game of football, it's the other sports also. We've got the great trust with this foundation getting right ahead, right behind these athletes. And this is seriously such a great story to be written in the annals of spiking up the growth for Indian football. As you see, it's still at 1-0 in the 55th minute in this match, in this last leg tour of Punjab Football Club versus the Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. And these boys are doing really well. Punjab Football Club, you might be saying, okay, do we need more goals? It's for the boys who are actually playing in the middle. It's about routinely carrying on with the ball and past them irritate the home team, because sometimes in one goal can just be enough. As you saw yesterday in that final, no goals past the extra time. You get the half of the extra time, and then comes the goal for Spain to upset Argentina. How many fans of Lionel Messi must have cried yesterday? We have no counts, but those faces were pale. I'm not a fan of any particular player, but you can really feel the heart going out to Argentina. And they took off the medals. They needed to change that color to gold. But Spain, first the girls team and now the boys team, has done it for Spain. So they are such wonderful bunch of footballers. But what about this bunch? Talking in almost the same color of Spain is Punjab Football Club. Was trying to drip the ball and drip a different range of positive football. But Baleine is Shimonoseki Football Club was well within that range to steal the ball, and now we are all waiting for the substitutes coming for Punjab Football Club. 2 to replace by 12, 22 to replace by 19. So Garin Saiza will be replaced by Usam Tongamam Singh. This is the first replacement. And there you go. So Garin Saiza will come out, and Usam Tongamba Singh will go in. So a good opportunity to have come out from warming the benches and then come out in the open to play. So the 2 and 22, as I mentioned before, are the ones who are playing. Oh, this is rolling by. This is rolling by very quietly. Goalkeeper kept on falling down. The defense were also caught unaware. the best thing they could do is keep falling down. By the time we probably stand tall, it might be a goal against our name. Into the box it came, bounces right past the goalkeeper. This was almost a gone chance, but look at that, how like two deadlocks which happened for both the teams. One player each came in, but it was nowhere for the Baleine Shimonoseki to score that goal. Unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. But that's how they've just tweeted. Now there's a chance for the corner to just move it from another differentiator. It's been just reeling around of how the ball will be moving ahead. There's a chance for the left footer. Oh, he falls down. He says, I will not come back to this territory again. Unlucky. This was from Tanabe Yuki, the name right at the top of the list. Oh, Tanabe is trying to turn the consequences from the box, from the left, as the goalkeeper Aryaman Bengani, number 41, just slides like a rocket to his right. And the ball just says, okay, I have found the propel, and you might just be the propeller. My engine is going in a different direction. So he's safe. Punjab Football Club is safe and remains at 1-0. It's a good game in the second half which is going on. You thought Punjab Football Club might just be laying it little easy. That is not to be. But suddenly, Baleine Shimonoseki is also getting that balls getting bombarded into the territory of Punjab Football Club. They might be just outstanding themselves for how much we should be guarding our territory there, how defense should be strong from the left wing. It goes. Do we see an input? No, the ball slides across the grass from the left footer. That will make a sound. On the middle, the ball falls on the top of the tin of the dugout. You see the dance from number 12, Usam Kongawan Singh. He says, I'm here to receive the ball. But receives the ball is the goalkeeper at the other end. But great work. I think the foot movement is nice, stronger. As we finish number 60. More half an hour remaining for the game to finish. Half an hour plus the extra time. The sun has just gone out. The rays are not putting any different best of hope at the moment. With the ball growing in confidence. Punjab. They reached almost like a rocket, like a tracer bullet, I would say. It has come right towards the edge of the goalpost. But you'll seriously feel that something probably is coming. Replacement and substitute. Yamura has come into play for the Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. How will the change now affect? We'll only get to see. Another change. So Sato comes in to replace Haru now. So jersey number 23 has come in to replace number 14, Haru, for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club again. Bringing in the changes in very important facets of the game. So Noda comes in to replace number 20, Matsumoto. Three of them has come in as Punjab goes with the ball. It is more for the Blue Army to inspire a change. This is the area. Don't get excited. From the right to the left, defending is Punjab Football Club. We have one more substitute. Yokohata comes in to replace Hama. They're now understanding it's now or never. Let them take their chances. Let them have their fair opine on the game. It might just be one goal till the end. You never know. I won't be surprised if it is. but the sound of the enthusiasm from the crowd has not gone one bit. This is such a good, spectacular show from the crowd also, and that's so much needed. When your team is down, your team need a different creativity coming from off the field. That's where the crowd plays such an important role in making you come back, and they will be thanking you in the longer run. You need support. You need support in every facets of your life, and sports is nothing different. And that's what football is. It's a way of life, bridging players and cultures, irrespective of caste and creed. And they've all come under one platform to enjoy the game and passionately make them follow the game and say that we're right behind for you, is to keep on creating some great memories for us to keep on cherishing forever. And that's why the next generation also has such an important significant role to be up there to mold it up to what the players right in front of them are, of how they will be able to relieve the joy that the players have given to them. Maybe the exposure tour, it's another international football segment that the Punjab Football Club are enjoying here. And that's why different Asian continents and the continents coming in different stratas of the continent coming to play will have those tours to expedite their talent. And someday these teams, and might not be the same players, will be coming in to probably come into India and also be part of a wonderful salt zone. You hear the anthem coming on, and that also gives you that goosebumps that yes, we have the support. Let's get it going. Can you make it even, Stevens? Can you give one more push? Punjab Football Club, not easy. Getting a chance. As the ball go past the equator of this venue from Baleine, Shimonoseki. On the ball is Usam Tongambam Singh. Is almost all over the place. Not letting the shoulders go off. And it's the captain from Baleine. Now on to Yokohata Takuhi. The ball has been just been replaced, but he will not be able to carry on the ball too quickly. But there's here is a chance as it lies from Rishikan Meti got onto the ball and gave it on to Konsam Sanatoy Singh. He was the one back to back. There was a chance for him from the right winger, and now after some time again he was there to this time try and simplify. If there is a chance for him, it was not to be again. So 3 out of the 3 chances for Konsam Sanatoy Singh now goes out of what he could have probably been helped to change. So how much he'll be able to style the change is actually the question. It might be a little different. Really know how the process will be. Is the pace well? Is Punjab Football Club eyeing the second reverses for the ball to go behind? Actually, the area for the football club to defend. So I got a little excited. It was not to be. It was more for Baleine to go in and understand of what it was there for them. What a team is Baleine Shimonoseki, good professional football club based in Shimonoseki, Yamaguchi Prefecture, competing in the Chugoku Soccer League, the 5th year of the Japanese Football League, founded in 2006. It's a have been very having a great historical connection to its coastal geography, and I'm sure they always pride themselves in how they have been prophesizing this sport and making that culture and upbringing along with the team and the club, and that also is giving back to the society. How much of the players will come in and compete against each other and showcase to the world of what they have and how they have been going up the ranks, and how this community has given some great footballers. So all those 20 years of this existence, there will be many of them who have really given some significance outlet through this game of football. See, that's Praveen Kumar, the coach, right behind his. He just called up his boys. I feel there is a small little drink spring at the moment. Look at them jumping in joy. Will not be for a single second that they are stopping. Music is going on. It's rolling by, and that's what is. There's a lead singer also. You can feel almost like a paparazzi going on, isn't it? You'll have the social media flooded with a number of supporters coming in. That's why I love it, isn't it? The young and the old, the present, and sometimes the current bunch of players who actually played for the club are also present for sure. It's a lovely arena, this Nogi Hama Stadium, this arena. Some wonderful memories, I'm sure, being imprinted in this hallowed turf. And for Punjab Football Club, it's going on with the business to keep on going of how they have been playing their football. At the other end, I've mentioned before, Bengaluru Football Club and FC Goa are also in this tour. They also had their great times. Punjab Football Club being a professional club which was founded in Mohali in Punjab, so competing in the Indian Super League. That's from where all those three teams have been pulled out for this Japan tour. It's also the first club to win promotion into the Indian Super League after winning the 2022-23 I-League title. And the Punjab Football Club, a few months before, they defeated the Kerala Blasters Football Club by 6 goals to none in the champions of Under-18 Youth Cup in 2022, champions in 2023 of the Under-13 Youth Cup, the runners-up in 2022. And then looking at how they performed at the Reliance Foundation Development League in the league stages and in the national championship stages, 1-2-1, 2 goals to 1 versus FC Goa, then lost none 4 versus FC Goa, lost 1-2 versus Kerala Blasters, then 1-2-0 versus Tempo Sporting Club, 1-2-0 versus Sessa Football Academy, and then drew 1-1 versus Sessa Football Academy, and then won by a goals of 4 goals to 1 versus the Northeast United Football Club. Mixing more of great mixture of winning strategies and combinations. That's what the Punjab Football Club strives for, and they've come with some great energetic bunch of footballers in this tour, in this exposure tour of Japan 2026. The replacement of Harshbir Singh has come in to replace Singamayum Shami, the top goal scorer. A total of 4 goals. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. It's twisting from left to the right. You can feel the pain. One of them, trying to group the ball to their corner, has hit him very tightly. Entered 72nd minute, and it's a bit of a stoppage of play because owing to the injury. And now they can smile a bit. If they can make it 2-0 into this freebie, it's almost sealing a soft nail into the coffin. Goals are coming in premium, just 1 goal being scored in the 72nd minute. It's number 7. You know whom? Singamayum Shami. This man of a tremendous caliber. This boy from Manipur, all the way from Northeast. He stops and the ball goes far away. Oh, sees the ball. You'll be seeing the ball like a hurricane. It's the goalkeeper, because they are in absolute back foot in this game. Might just be one goal, but that might be a goal for the counting till the end of the match. As you saw one substitution coming in from Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club, but it's the ball, dicing the ball in from one foot to the other. As Choi comes in to replace Miyamoto for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. And great, tremendous, and it is pure joy to be on it. It's at one zone when the kings are ruling into the roost, loving what they're seeing. This great play has been very cohesive. I'm sure that's what they would be loving. They've been trying to understand and trying to do. There's a nice slider. The ball goes out quickly. Needs to create the chance as quickly as possible. It's all about how you can move with the ball. Now it's a corner chance. Is it a corner? Up, yes. So Punjab Football Club, the corner, probably the second corner, has got one from the captain Kipgen when it was in the first half. All boys, the scoring changes. They haven't had too much of the instances for them to get the exercise of changing the score line. This corner chance has gone to a vein. You can only relax in the shadows and watch the game unfold into 75th minute. So 15 minutes plus the extra time. And I feel there is a change in the goalkeepers. A goalie-getting change, I believe, for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. Yes, you can see that the existing goalkeeper just moving out of the sidelines. There's a chance for the other goalkeeper to come into the picture for team. But for the orange, doesn't matter. They'll be enthusiastic of getting one more. Almost could have got the second one. And looking at how the second and the third of Singh went in, should have been 3-0 if not for 2-0. But the story is it's just one goal which came in from Shami, which ball to the carpet. Baleine comes in to defend just near the box. Get into the header. The ball spins and trills through the body of Punjab Football Club. Tackles it nicely. But the defenders of Baleine stood tall, makes the ball go out of the box. The goalkeeper gets his fair chance to kick away the ball. His first chance. We'll just be hoping that it doesn't come too early for him. It's come at a very important segment, because you'll be almost overlaying yourself if you are probably looking into some different facets of the game in there. This is constructing of the other fold of the match. Some more changes might just be there. Almost like a fair call. almost like it's an issuance. There's not much time left now in this game to look or go forward together. It's in the corner. Time is going out very quickly, especially for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. It's counting on the minutes. I'm sure there were so many fingers getting crossed for the supporters of Punjab. Watching it live all the way right here from Japan, from the Logi Hama Stadium. Players from Punjab falls down just near the goal post. Referee just runs in, just jogs onto him. Still okay. He's probably just saying that I might just be having probably a little gulp of water so that I can be standing up onto myself. And so Yendram Bum gets in to replace Konsam. So Konsam Sanato Singh, who has been a wonderful forward attacker, he'll get replaced. I believe there might just be one more replaced. I believe Singama Yumsami has gone out and be replaced by Yenrembam Bobby Singh. We'll get the official names of who has gone out and gone in. So Karish Soram has gone into play to actually replace Singa Mayum Sami. There you go. That's number 3. Karish Soram gets his chance to hog the limelight in this game for Punjab Football Club. But good game all in all. And, we'll have the final flight to take it up and catch up and then move back to their shows in India. And the closure of a great chapter in this exposure tour of Japan, starting off from England, now on to Japan. 2-0 versus Aston Villa, 2-1 versus Everton, 5-0 versus Avishpa Walker, 3-1 versus Coverage, and now 1-0 versus Baleine Somaneka. And they might just be saying this might just be enough. We can now try and see the ball as much. You can possess us, let the percentage grow in numbers for us until the last breath. Let's keep on fighting. It's a good aerial pass. It's the left winger. And standing tall in the left is Sato Hayato with the ball. He's pushing the ball onto Inahurun Kevin. And it's a good defense with that header. It was Yokohata Takuhi. Now back to Imahura Kevin again. Hatui moving along. That's Sato Hayato. It's a flat kick which came from the left winger onto the header of Punjab Football Club. So a bit of the tries in there. Not much to create any disturbance to make it even Stevens for Baleine. A few more minutes remaining, and after that we'll be very happy to try and succeed the changes. If I can find the nice lively cry of the music which is going on. Really little circumspect from here on. Probably that weight of expectations on the home team has actually now gone much more heavier on the shoulders of Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. Been giving those aerial passes, the short passes coming in, but have not been able to find the long ones. That's where Punjab Football Club are now growing from strength to strength. Those you can see the clock, the official timer, now getting into the 83rd, so 90th minute. You just cross onto that houses. Coach will also be excited of what can be on that meaning very correct. The coach Kakeru Komatsu is very different in that day for Avishka Fukuoka. That was a different day. This is a different day. Today the head coach is Ryo Tokushige, and the head coach FC Baleine Shimonoseki. So he will be getting too much of the nail biting. This crowd, they've also been a part of this great challenge being posed by Punjab Football Club, and I've seen a wonderful match unfolding right in front of their eyes, the crowds. And, that's why it's giving such nice, happy memories. Great, you don't want it to be named as a haunting ground. Just one goal, there might be a memory just fading out. You want to be intact, but whatever you have done today, it will be cemented here forever. That's why it seems really important for the players to play and use the best of the formulations, the skills. What's the biggest opportunities? What's the biggest tech with the skills? Baleine with the ball onto the box. Punjab Football Club does brilliant. Pardon. Take the ball, move away from the box. The going has been toughened, and with a handful of time now remaining for the final whistle to be blown, plus the extra time, the pressure is rightfully kicking in, and the stamping of authority is getting more and more clearer for the Punjab Football Club, and now getting very much into the thick of action, into the thick of the DNA of Baleine. Shimonoseki Football Club. It's the center line. The area on the right hand side is where defending. So then get to overhand and cry for a foul play from Baleine. This crowd, can they see change? Can they foresee a change? Can their music, can the energy anthem cast a spell? Oh, she's feeling the heat. I hope she's not being forced into this game, the lady. I haven't seen her dancing, I haven't seen her singing, I haven't seen her probably chanting the name of the club, and it might be just one of those supporters who just come in, probably her first game. You never know how many of them they are experiencing the first side of a great match of a football right in front of them. For every spectators who are carrying those hopes in their eyes and belief on their heart, is for this footballers on your screen, for them to shine and say that you are part of the community, you're part of us. We might be playing with the ball, with the dress which means to be for you. Also, it's a great, wonderful number. It could have been a chance to shine and tons for the spectator, leave alone the players. It could have been 1-1. What almost a wonderful kick this would have been. He fell down. Exactly the same story which happened for Omang Dodum. Could have been the second or the third. And this bunch would have been absolutely rapturous. I'm sure it would have probably come right near the fencing had it been 1-1. After you're playing so much, you don't want that scoreline to change a bit. Especially just been one goal which has been scored. You want any different dimensions of that to be changing.
No concerns as yet for
FC バレンシモ関選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号40、倉尾智に変わりまして、背番号10、戸田海人が
for
入り
the
ます。
Punjab football club. So there you do. So there's a replacement. So 40 comes in for 10 on the Baleine Shimonoseki football club. I love that. It's almost like a Scottish brand now playing here at this venue. Look at those eyes. They serious look, and will tell you that they love their game. They love the breed of football. They love the players. They know by heart all the names of the players. We're getting onto the social media. Go on and you can put in your feedbacks, your suggestions, and also what your mind speaks for, what more you want to see, and just follow your football, your favorite players. I'm sure you might be getting a chance or fancying your chances to meet them up close and personal someday after they finish up the exposure tour. Now as they move along, you'll understand the varsity of the game demands, the international tour demands, of the baggage, of the extra baggage that you always need to carry. Ball gets turned from one angle to the other. It's into the leg of Punjab Football Club. Move on to the 89th minute. Getting out the seconds like fast moving sand dunes from the hands of Baleine. Shimonoseki Football Club. Seriously, this bunch needs to be admired. Really, really need to be admired for the way they have gone from one changing of energy to the other. Not easy, let me tell you. It's a good weather. It's a very, very good weather here in Japan. But come rain, hail, or storm, they remain behind the team. That's how you want them to be ever so supportive. 89.5 minutes finishes in this game. We have to check how much will be extra time that will be added into the game. Pulsating. Capitals is close. Trying to see the ball. Very clear. It's Punjab Football Club. Thankfully, it will be. It will actually be Punjab Football Club. We will be seeing any different untoward incident besides playing this team very, very much like a polite bunch of footballers. The reason I say that because it took so much time coming for the first goal to be scored. This was when Punjab, the Baleine, they were on the top of the game. They're understanding the crunch of the situation, and the movement could be so very clear. Been putting it all the hard mind. Really lovely. I'll be so happy. Waiting the ball now towards the corner. It's into the box. Oh, it's into the box diligently. Oh my goodness. Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club gets a goal finally. And it will be complete silence in the dugout and in the mind. It will be like a brain fade moment for Punjab Football Club, who played outstandingly well
until the last fiasco. Ah, what should have been 1-0, what should have been probably 2-0. It's now saying a story of 1-1. It's not curtains. It's in the extra time. In the second minute of the extra time that Baleine has been able to score a goal and revive the hopes of the crowd. This is wonderful. And Arshbir Singh now goes in to replace Manglentani. This is really good game. Now it came in. I don't know. I'm sure there's no complacency how he scored. Whatever it is, he's been really has created something of an amazing show. The pain of this. Oh, he circles it. It's a wonderful bicycle kick which has been spot on. And if it's a draw, let me tell you, if it's 1-1, it will be a penalty shootout. So we very, very much onto that game. So not going out anywhere from the shadows. It's a huge leaf which needs to be brought out into this game. You want a goal from somewhere, all falls down in a no man's land zone. And what a catching of the game into the extra time. So many games you've seen the extra time creating a different drama, and here it was from the Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club to make it 1-1. Shimonoseki will be really shaken and will be happy of what it is, but if it remains 1-1, it'll be the penalty shootout is going to come up. Baleine with the ball, moving, sprinting, left corner, kicks it very, very towards the right footer. 3-4 circulating in defense, trying to carnage the ball. Foul play being cried, and I believe, a full-time whistle also has been blown. It remains at 1-1. This game is not finished yet, far from being finished. As I mentioned, remaining in a draw, it will be a penalty shootout. One for Punjab Football Club, one for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. Among the smiles of the crowd, there's probably a small little pain that you could have done it probably before, but whatever it is, that's what is sport is for you. Be now sensing of that penalty shootout now coming from here on. Who's going to take the shoots? Who's going to probably make some important highlights for you, for either of the teams to enjoy? We'll be back with that story very soon. Don't go far away. The penalty shootout is coming up for you, but before that, it's about how the statistics has been underlined, how quickly it has changed the percentage for Punjab Football Club. Now at 47%. For Baleine Shimonoseki, it's 53%. Shots on target 3-3. The chances are 14-17. Tackles 11 versus 6. The corners 4 versus 1. Offsides 2-0. Kudos to one who's really coming into this game. It is really something which I'm sure will also be an understanding. I'm sure this is the second one, but some wonderful passes which really carried on. Until then, we didn't know what the story was. For him, it was Sanoy Singh, not once but twice. That was immediately a sign that he pressed for a goal. There's a slight bit of that uppish curve required for the ball to go in. Then could have been the second goal and could have been a very, very tight one. And At the other end, Shimonoseki, after some brilliance in the first half, going a little slow, they suddenly became to show some off color. But again, this was to be one which came ever so close for them to try and enjoy to make it 1-1. As time just went away, as he really thought it was a one-sided affair, and only for Punjab Football Club to enjoy in the end till to make it 1-0. It was Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club who actually hold on to their nerves and allowed the ball to only talk in important decibels, in important dialects of what they needed, and they really stole the show and became vehemently so ever so close to check the ball and then try and see if it can be highlighted. Also, understanding of how they were in such a much more difficult position from there on to go on and transgress a one to show off and keep the hope and belief alive. Substitutions did come in very handy as both the teams really started having those shivers for especially for the Blue Army. But here came in, and this was so close. This was absolutely close. Sure, those moments could have been so cunning. And now, then you saw the limelight, the light coming thick and fast among the harsh silence of Punjab Football Club as it became 1-1. And then the final few seconds to make it a closer onto the game. The bicycle league would have been probably a replay to keep on watching for him sometime until he made it his own. The stakes were very high, much better to carry on and to try it. Some tries definitely was there from the corners, but that just finished as we are all ready for the penalty shootout, and it will be first up for the home team, Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club, to go on. You see the first one? Yes, it is. It came in a very hard temperament underneath the shoes and just went right towards the corner for the first goal for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. The fine Brindles going in, and now it's Yandrambam Bobby Singh. Yep, Yandrambam Bobby Singh walks in with the ball. The thoughts in his mind getting heavier for sure. He had to get it going. Just the first one, but it quickly will get finished before you can even probably start murmuring or thinking. Whistle goes up. It will be for Bobby Singh to try and shoot it up. It's a good save. It's a beautiful save. Not much force from Yendrambam Bobby Singh on the ball, as he's again trying to slide it towards the right hand corner. Goalkeeper very much attuned to the picture of a concentration and stops the ball from going where it needed to be. 0 for Punjab Football Club, 1 for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. As you see, number 10 coming in, and he's Toda Yoto for Baleine Shimonoseki. Toda Yoto, jersey number 10, to try and romp in the ball. If you get 3 greens, you close in on the chapter. Sister bets. And this is the second one. Back-to-back goals in this penalty shootout for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. The heartbeats are going higher. The tension is growing to a different effect here from the Punjab Football Club. They haven't lost a single game in this Japan Tour. 5-0 and 3-1 wins. And now a draw of 1-1 resulting in a penalty shootout. 2 goals already now for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. They'll have to score a goal. If they cannot, and if the other end there comes a goal, then it will be all done and dusted for Punjab Football Club. Whistle comes in. Who's the one who kicks in the ball? Oh, he stops it! It has actually hit the corner of the goal post. Did he get in? I have to check on what it is. It has gone in. It has gone in, so it's just inside the box. Just inside the box. So the green has finally come in. Just spotted up in a great quality. And something that will be remaining in that confinement for so much forever. 1 goal from here for Baleine Shimonoseki FC, and they'll just have to ensure that there is a red one coming at the other end. And slowly he moves. Oh, this is a wrong pass, I believe. The movement was wrong from Aryaman Bengani. He already moved to his right in anticipation of reading the mind of how he was going to attack on the ball. He slowly just spooned the shot onto the goal post to make it 3 greens on the trot for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. All about the stoppage. All about stopping it from Laisram Rishi Kanta Meiti. Number 6. In this goal, what does Meiti have in the mind? The mind say, as in stories, does the mind say a winning motto? The mind needs to come into a ball. Whistle has been blown in, and the goal has also just gone in. It is back-to-back greens for Punjab Football Club. It's a remarkable comeback for them after that red dot which came in the first attempt. Second attempt green, third attempt green. But the greens are all intact for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. They have to stop somewhere. If all becomes green, it's Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club who will be the ultimate champion. So there has to be a red. Some talks coming in from management and the coaches. There's some question being asked. Exactly don't know what. It's regarding where the goal has been scored, from where it has actually come in. Only that's what the coaches and him is saying. But did it come? Did probably the previous one? It might just be regarding the previous goal, not for this goal. And the penalties: 2 for Punjab Football Club, 3 for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. So the third one has come in for a Punjab. Baleine Shimonoseki 4. One more, and they're going to be. There's a wonderful writing on the wall for them, and it's number 15 which has come in, and is Koyama Mayu with an energy, a smile which is ever so confident and radiating on for his team. Is it all the greens in the penalty shootout for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club? Here he comes and he stops it. It's a wonderful save. Oh, goodness, for Mariam and Bengani, you know, absolute beauty. It was needed for that red to come in, and he has ensured that they survive a scar, in a straight scar, and now they just needs to ensure that it becomes a green and not a red for Punjab Football Club. And as walks in is Manav Singh, jersey number 25. All depends on now how Manav Singh delivers. Oh, this is going to be an exciting finish for sure. Can he deliver? Has to be. As you see it, is the delivery is there? Oh yes, he has delivered! Manav Singh has delivered for Punjab Football Club to make it all greens again. 4 greens and a red dot in both the corners for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club also. It's 4-4 in initial penalty shootout. What a wonderful game we have been witnessing. It is Nogihama Stadium. What an arena! What an arena! And this Reliance Foundation Development League Japan Tour, they are not letting it easy and not letting it go by easily till the last moment. A wonderful bunch of Orange Army. So what do we have more? Do we have some more tightness going in here? As Baleine Shimonoseki again places the ball right and tight. He's from the left. He gets right in the corner of the goal post and makes it 5-4. He's been clear right from the way he was walking towards the ball. Was Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. The craftness at which he was going towards the ball was just instituted that it has to be a goal, and now it's RSB Singh to ensure that they make it 5-5. RSB Singh, the hopes are fresh and alive for Punjab Football Club. The freshness has created to make the numerics go to 5-5 again. RSB Singh delivers a smooth, clean goal as the ball rised up to give them a skimmer of hope. How they have made some wonderful comeback in this game is seriously a wonderful case in point of how the boys are not letting it go down and making us just remain at the top of our game, in the top of our belief that they can keep on going. This has not been the case for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. It has been wide. It's probably touched the hands of the goalkeeper, and now there is a red dot in the second circle. Not something probably they were hoping to see it. A Punjab Football Club can they make it now 6-5? They can do it for the first time. They will go ahead in the business. It's been so clear in the mind how they are actually repositioning that calm and composed demeanor. Punjab Football Club now
Great a goal. We really be moving. Oh, stops it! Stops it! It's a wonderful stop. It's not a hard stop, but he knew where he needed to be. Can he be hero? Look at the chance coming in. Everyone, almost everyone, standing on your feet to acknowledge the stoppage, to acknowledge that it is one which the crowd were looking for, were hoping for, and they were trying to know what neck and brain it can be. It's a no-brainer that you needed goals, that you needed a stoppage also, you needed the red dot also for the Punjab football clubs in that circle. Green, red for both the teams now. As Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club again comes in. What a game. It's more than 2 hours. They have been finished. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal which is making them create a different starter. Ah, what a shot. It is something which they really knew that something was holding up little Amish. Let's see. Number three to join in. It's Karish Soram for the Punjab Football Club. Can Karish, yes. Can Karish put some courage? Oh, yes, stops! He stops the ball! Oh, Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club. And the goalkeeper here minds he's been an absolute hero for his team. Get your lenses strapped. Get every enthusiastic child come to the fence and witness it ever up close and personal. It is there that have just beckoned the light for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club as they go just one up onto this contest and win this. This is really an absolute one which is marveling and making them say that the trust was there, the support was there, and that's why they have been able to just have that courage to perform right at their own den and say that we are the future. We here. But for the boys in from Orange, they should be disappointed. It went right till the wire, till the penalty shootout. But it's been a successful, it's a tremendous exposure tour of Japan which has actually culminated, and we have finished on a very, very high note. In purview of penalty shootout, it's the game which has gone for Baleine Shimonoseki Football Club versus the Punjab Football Club, and we have witnessed a game which I'm sure will not be forgetting for a long time, as the handshakes just comes in along with the match officials and the players just walking from one line to the other. This is, I'm sure, will be on your mind for a long time to preview and to circulate, to keep on your mind, to go on for some wonderful time to rejoice and recall that you were here. There we go. So Bengaluru, Goa and Punjab, those are the teams which came in right, been picked from the Indian Super League in this Reliance Foundation Development League Japan Tour, the Exposure Japan Tour 2026, and they have really helped and have showcased some great supporting story. This is really nice. And as the cameras get just clicked on, the smiles will tell you that they have loved every bit of the contest.
They are now into shoulders and shoulders. They will feel the warmth, and for a long, long time, they will cultivate the niche for a good sportsman spirit to be alive and be recalled for a long, long time. This is Mayur Barwa. I've loved it, bringing every bit of the story that has unfolded here at the Nogi Hama Stadium, and something that they have really loved it and witnessed a great gameplay, a story which will never finish. And something for them to smile and just keep on reliving forever. It goes to different places, living on some great memories for Tour. You can enjoy the highlights. This is Mayur Barwa. I'm signing off. Until we meet again, you take care of yourself and have a great day ahead.